Howdy everyone, should probably bring the microphone over so I can use it. Hello, 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 hello. Check I got everything going. How are we all today? I meant to stream yesterday, I didn't. But I'm here today to do some more model reviews from... God, a long time ago. Howdy, howdy. Mermaid. JK Ragnar. The Miniman. Miniman? Mini-Man, I assume. The Mini-Man. The Miniman. Britters. And Totally Spice. Spice. Hello, hello. Working, lurking. Hell yeah. Hope you have a good working. And a good lurking. Yeah, today we're gonna... Why is the music so loud? Why... Because this is turned down like all the way. Oh, what that later. Things are going well so far. I'd like to go to bed, but saw one of my favorite 4K YouTubers go live. Hell yeah! Welcome in. You'll have a nice, maybe my subtle. That's not what the word I'm thinking of. My dulcet tones will put you to sleep. Starblind and Rolly. I hate beans guy. Have you seen the new Space Wolf models? I have seen the new Space Wolf models, yes, they're very cool. I do like them. They're very, very Space Wolfy though, so I don't think they're really going to work for Screaming Ravens. But they are cool. I'm still waiting on more Thousand Sun stuff, but hey. Good afternoon, thank you. Hope you're having a good whatever time it is for you. Afternoon, I assume, maybe, I don't know. Howdy, Monkey Monkey, thank you for following. Got my Seraptic Heavy Construct with Synaptic Obliterate today. Hell yeah. And stress myself from what colours I want to use. That's fair. That's very, yeah. Very, very fair. The Era of Chaos refreshing going to the Space Wolves. I mean, we did get the entirety of the Emperor's Children. And it is only April. How's it going? I'm repainting my Chaos Army. Hell yeah. January, thank you for subscribing to the Prime. There should be a little diddly-dit going on in a sec. Or not, I guess no. No, there it is. Thank you for subscribing to the Prime. First time we wake at 5 for a 5 AM stream. Time zones. It is like... It's 1:30 here. In the afternoon. Why are you streaming at 8 in the morning? Because it's 1:30 in the afternoon. The non-Thursday streams are generally going to be around this time. Obviously, VODs exist. Hey, Chancellor Snack, how's it going? You're entertaining YouTuber to watch as I go through the Go Far. Thank you very much. Yeah, this will be a good... This is one of those good streams for... Listen to banging music. If you're doing any hobbying, this is a good stream for it. It's nice, relaxing. We're just going to go through some of people's completed models from the completed channel in my Discord, which I am now coming up to 7 months behind. Great news. I was going to do a hobby stream myself this week. I was going to do it yesterday, but I need to work on the video a bit more. And also, I didn't really want to start... Because the problem with doing the way I do streams is I kind of then do like the same thing each week. And doing like a weekly hobby stream means that project's never going to get done. So, I also want to go back to Oblivion Remaster, The Adventures of Paul. But, I need to work out why my computer crashed. It's 1:30, because I know some countries do... Because 1:30 is 1:30, but I know some countries do it the other way around, right? Where if you say it's like 12:30, it's 12:30. Hey, Crack Duck, how's it going? I'm surprised to see you here after the slander, the potential slander of my previous video, but how's it going? Oblivion is decimated by hobby time, it's bad. Yeah. Am I still working a 9-to-5 job? I mean, I guess this is my 9-to-5 job now. No, I don't have a real job, which I guess is the question. You probably didn't mean it like that, but no, I don't have a real job. After I was made redundant, as you may be aware. And it just so happened that the exact time I was made redundant was also the time that the channel started taking off. Very funny. Luckily, I watched all the way through and begun my path to forgiveness. This is the problem with that video, right? Is obviously, on average, about 35 to 40% of the people make it all the way through the video. That's about normal. However, that means that 2/3 of the people watching the video missed the part where I said I like Imperial Guard. Which is very funny to me. And also what's very funny to me is this is the video that has the worst like to dislike ratio. It's like 92 point something percent, which is still pretty high. That's over 1 in 10. Like only 1 in 10 dislikes. But it's also got the most likes for its views. So, and it's got the most comments. It's got over 1,000 comments. It's like, brrr. Not to mention the people still never even click. Oh, I have to. There was someone's comment which was very funny. I don't know if I can find it anymore. But he said something like, you called it Astra Militarum, didn't even call it the Imperial Guard. That means you didn't even engage with it. So this video is stupid. It's like 20 seconds, my dude. In 20 seconds, I go Astra Militarum, also known as the Imperial Guard, which is a better name, so everyone calls it Imperial Guard. And then I call it Imperial Guard for the rest of the bloody video. Oh, dearie me. It's been an interesting one. It's been doing well, like numbers anyway, for me. But the other thing is, like, a lot of people liked I think people enjoy when I go a bit insane. I do think people enjoy that, but also I think there's some people who just really like that. Like I can see the appeal of Guard. I can. And I always have been able to. And I can kind of see it more. My issue has always been with the way the tabletop works. Now I've got my own, like, in my head how the tabletop works with Guard. I'm better. I still don't want to collect them because I don't like the way they look, but you know. I watched it. I just don't want to remember you say. I just don't want to remember you say you liked it. We love it when you go insane. Exactly. I really enjoy going insane. My computer doesn't, because trying to render that was an absolute nightmare. Or not render it, trying to edit it, because like point in time rendering rather than post rendering. The other thing it does, so the way I do the editing sometimes is I make a compound clip of some of the like pieces, and those compound clips are terrifying. I might show some of them off later, or away, but because obviously I took a photo of my own face, like photoshopped out the mouth and the eyes to flash up in certain bits during the breakdown, which is very funny, but also some absolute fucking nightmare fuel, which is fun. What's your opinion on Canis Rex? I don't know too much about it, unfortunately. Really enjoyed that video, thank you. Hello, Cheesy, how's it going? Are Sentinels the Guard versus Centurions? I don't think so. What? I guess no. Maybe? I don't know. You became an SCP for that video. I'm an SCP all the time. That's the secret. Hi, Ruin, how's it going? Yeah, I want to do like all right, here's the other thing. So this week's video, again, we're doing the whole yapping thing. I apologize. This week's video is I'm using the stream time to work on comic book. Hell yeah. Right. This week's video. Hi, Ruby Galaxy. How do you? I'm gonna actually finish my sentence at some point. This week's video is a pile of shame review edit, like stream highlights. Next week's video is technically my 100th video, so it's going to be about Centurions. Ignore what YouTube says, because YouTube, being the amazing website it is, has decided to make it so it said the number of videos includes stream VODs in the live tab. And also ignore any unlisted videos like announcing Paint Jam stuff, which I unlist. This will be my 100th video, like proper video, which is cool. It's going to be about Centurions. It's basically going to be about the story of why I like Centurions and all that stuff. So it's basically going to be the opposite of the Guard one. I might throw in a couple of breakdowns in there because it's funny. Basically, yeah, they're basically the gun platform suit. I mean, yeah, I suppose they are. I feel like Bullgrin are more my speed though. I'm not a big fan of Bullgrin. Actually, Bullgrin are okay because they're the big armored ones. They're alright. I don't know. You have the same opinion on Solar Exolia as you do the Guard. The problem is I don't know enough about all the like individual stuff. I don't absorb lore and that stuff very well. I'm sure Crackdoor will have an opinion on that. I just see him as the card. Which month's models are you reviewing today? This will be October 2024. Now, October 2024 is going to be interesting because this was the point where my channel started to take off a bit more. So this month is going to, I believe, October has as many submissions as the entirety of June, July, August, and September combined. Maybe just July, August, September. So there's going to be a lot in October. I might not be able to get through the entirety of October. There probably isn't much of a chance going beyond October 2024, but we'll see. What I'm going to do, because I know that a lot of people like posting like updates on what they're doing. If we're seeing the same thing over and over, I might be like, yeah, that's cool, but we'll keep it moving. So I'm not trying to like skip everything. Like I can see something totally a spy. I think you're fairly early on. You've got like 2 models from your core and stuff. So we'll see the first one, then the second one will be like, okay, that's similar. Still looks very cool, but let's try and get through more if we can. There's also going to be, it's going to be very funny kind of looking back through and seeing like when, because we went through a lot of Scaventide in the past few attempts, which is very funny. Any stream Space Marine 3 when it comes out? Yeah, sure. I mean, I did Space Marine 2, so absolutely. Got report. Good news. I'm joining a crusade. Hell yeah. Before we get started, might as well do the normal YouTube things. Like the stream if you like the stream. If you don't like the stream, don't like the stream. I don't really care. It might help. I don't know if it does help or not, because they all say, you know, comments and subscribing is how it goes in the algorithm. But like, you know, the thing with that is my latest video is not done as well as the one about the 18th Centurion tournament, but it also has way more likes and way more comments. So I don't know, but anyway, like it anyway. If you want to support, become a member or subscribe on Twitch. Use Prime if you want. That always helps. Text-to-speech on Superchats, which is a way to, if you want to just yell at me and make everyone aware that you're yelling at me, or play a horrible sound that, like a metal pipe that goes bonk in my ears. That for Superchats and bits. I said about members, Patreon. Just watch the videos. Watching the videos, sharing the videos, that's actually the biggest thing, to be honest. I'm very, very close to 50,000 subscribers. We are 765, if my math is right. So I'm hoping that next video that'll push me to the 50,000, which is very cool. But Reese picks up a case from Table.Stronghold. Hell yeah! Table.Stronghold.com / there's no / but use code PAUL25. That's the other thing. Oh, and exciting news for those who are who like exciting news. Soon, because this has been highly requested, and I've needed it for a couple of other things now, so I bit the bullet. There will be a PO box on its way. I will let you know when I get the details, but you will be able to send me stuff. Now, I hate exciting news. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. But there's no... King Camera doesn't like exciting news, so there's no more PO box. I'm scrapping it. Sorry. Horrible. Anyway, no. If you send me stuff, you know, obviously, only send me stuff if you want to. Like, you don't have to. I'm not asking for stuff. I will probably maybe do streams where I go through all of the stuff you sent, or you know, I can't guarantee that I will like reply to you, but if you send me something, like obviously if you send me anything or write anything, I will try. I will endeavor to reply to you, not physically, like on Discord or in streams or whatever. If you send me models, I won't guarantee that I will build them. I will probably hang on to them for various ideas. Can't wait for Temple and Tide Guard Army. I mean, this is the thing, right? I'm expecting to get a lot of like Rogel Dawns. If you're just going to send me Rogel Dawns, I mean, thank you. I'll probably just sell them and then get some money back from the Rogel Dawns. Or maybe I'll give them away in like a charity event or something. Like I'll do something with it. I'm not going to guarantee to keep everything that you send me, because if you send me lots and lots of Warhammer, I already have my own Warhammer. But obviously, I do appreciate all of the things you may or may not send me. But if you send me all my wasted sprues, I will put them in the bin. And in fact, it would probably be cheaper for you to put them in the bin. But anyhow. Hi, how's it going? But I'm hoping to get that information this week. I don't know when. gonna send Rogal Dawn, send them to me instead. Ah, there you go. We'll have a system. Crackduck, if you get sent anything you don't like, any Centurions, send them to me, and I'll send you any of Rogal Dawns, and we'll just send back and forth, send Rogal Dawns and Centurions to each other. Unless you like Centurions. I think you do like Centurions, actually, to be fair. There's also, yeah, community army. There's a lot of stuff we could do with it. So I shouldn't send my UMIGs. I mean, you were to sell them, weren't you? So I can't guarantee that I will do anything with them. I may regret this. Don't send anything unless Paul has said thank you and please. That's very true. Make sure I say thank you. But yeah. Sending a destroy Centurion. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Attachment to make Centurions battle when? I have been thinking about that. I don't think it's worth it. You can't get enough Centurions to make them battle line. Maybe, I don't know. Also, listen, as long as you're not going to send me like anything illegal. Obviously, here's the ultimatum. If anyone sends me anything illegal or dangerous or inappropriate or something that's just absolutely not on, I will shut down the PO box and it will be gone. Like, it's very similar to the way I do have the Discord. It's very similar to how I kind of have DMs. Like, you can DM me. Obviously, I don't reply to every DM on Discord, but you can DM me on Discord. Again, you won't guarantee a reply, but if anyone starts abusing it, I will shut it down because it's just it sucks, right? But I feel like at this point we've got a community that is actually very, very good. We've got very little issues, like very little trouble, very supportive community. I do quite a lot of, I guess, policing in the comments, because one thing that you might find with YouTube is if you start to allow those kind of mean comments to have that kind of be snarky replying, it encourages more of that. So I just get rid of them. I've had people comment like stuff like, "Oh, this video is terrible. I don't want to watch this video." So okay, one, why did you watch it, and two, why did you comment? I'm just gonna block you then, and then we're both happy. Cool. Obviously, send me everything. Models, food probably not, because yeah, that's one thing. Obviously, food isn't necessarily like dangerous, and I'm not going to be like throwing my toys at the primary send me food, but I'm probably not going to eat anything you send me just because I don't know how long it's going to have been in transit or anything. So don't send food. I mean, it's probably difficult to send food anyway, so no food or drink, no soy sauce, for the love of God. Sending like paints and stuff is also tricky. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of tricky to send anyway, so just kind of, don't send me live animals. But yeah, I needed a PO box for a couple of things. Anyway, so I figured, well, I might as well. Or I needed to get some stuff, but I didn't want to send my address, so I figured I would get a PO box, and people have been wanting one. So if I sent you an epic American Big Mac, would you eat it on stream? I mean, I've had an American McDonald's. It's, I guess, similar to a UK one. But yes, why not? No, I wouldn't. If you sent me dollars, and I convert dollars into pounds, and then go to my local McDonald's, then I'll eat it on stream. Why no soy sauce? I like the bit about food. King Gary, you're above imagination. Never know what's been done to it. Yeah, that's about the food. Then you ask why no soy sauce. Well, your answer is that your previous message. Yeah, no dead end. Again, if it gets abused, it's gone. It's very simple. Of all the McDonald's I've had, the American ones are the worst. I don't really remember how good the American one was. I had it a couple of years ago in Florida. It was fine. Weirdly, the American McDonald's menu is really small. I don't know why. Vacuum sealed soy sauce. I have enough soy sauce. Will you eat the dollars on stream? Don't know about that. So we said this is the other thing. This is what I'm worried about, Frosty the Donkey. Is people are just gonna start sending me their pile of shame stuff, and it's just gonna become my pile of shame. So I might have like a community pile of shame. That's ooh. I might need to mill on this one. That'd be a fun idea. Like orders. If you're sending me just like your pile of shame models and stuff, I'll then do some sort of like redistribution. So I'll have like all of like your guys' stuff that you sent me. I'm like, okay, we'll do a stream. It's like, who wants, like, someone started, like, Electman started their they're going to send me the G-Stealer cult stuff, for example. Hey, does anyone want some G-Stealer cults? And send them that way, and then we basically redistribute everything. That would cost me a lot of money to send stuff out, but also it would be very funny. So if you want me to do stuff like that, support the channel by giving me money. So I can spend it on giving you your own models back? I don't fucking know. Do a stream turning everyone's beloved models into sprue goo. Yeah, literally just like, oh, thanks for this. Just put it into... You know, this is going to be a reference to... Surely people know Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I know people are young, but if you haven't seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit and you're younger, go watch Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It's one of my favorite films. The bit where they're putting... it's the dip from Who Framed Roger Rabbit that kills the cartoons. Only McDonald's Elite Tier. Ooh, I will. Well, I'm going to Japan in spoiler. It's like right at the start of the film. It's like the main. It's the main plot of the film. Shelf stable foodstuffs in sealed packets. Would you accept an MRE? No. Again, it's one of those things where, like King Cam said earlier, whilst it might be shelf life fine, I don't know if like it's either. I imagine you might not have done anything to it, but it's not worth the risk. And also, I'm a VTuber, so food eating stuff isn't exciting because I'm a VTuber. Was sent from a company and not me? What, in terms of food, or even? I think even if it comes from a company, no. I think, again, I would appreciate it, but the scene where I was seeing used to make me so uncomfortable when I was... Yeah, to be fair, I remember that. I had vivid memories as a kid of not liking that scene. Yeah. Ingredients using paint different, all using paint thinner. Yeah. Yeah, because it's like turpentine and some other things. What was his cracked 2,000 points? Oh, he'd kick my ass, unfortunately. Probably, I don't know. Had to reset your internet. Welcome back, though. V-food for you to V-eat as a VTuber. That makes more sense. Yeah, you need to send me... oh, that's the other thing I won't accept. If you're going to send me, like, a USB stick of, like... Oh, here's a USB stick of pictures. I'm not going to put that on my computer. I'm not stupid. Yeah, but I was going to say, you have to send me, like... You'd have to send me a printed picture of a virtual... like, burger. I'd then have to scan it, Photoshop it, import it into VTube Studio, then eat it through that. The raffle stuff? Yeah, I won't raffle stuff. Because, yeah, raffles and giveaways are, like... Yeah, raffles especially are dubious. Yeah. It'd be a sad match of us both losing. That would be funny. At some point, maybe it might be fun to do, like, a YouTuber tournament. Like, with a really silly, like, thing, but that would require organizing. I don't have time. This is my problem. I really don't have time for a lot of stuff, but I've got a lot of ideas in my head. It's one of those things where I'm like, I should slow down releasing the videos, because like making videos takes a long time. If I just like release a video every 2 weeks, for example, then it'd be better. But then obviously that halves my income, and also I'm on the hook to do a video a week anyway. And also I like doing a video a week. But see, we can see who the better drawn YouTuber is. I mean, Crackduck, I guess, because he's a much better artist. He's a bigger channel, and I'm an idiot. But Crackduck doesn't go insane. If you want, if you want pure existential crisis that only a mid-30s balding British man can give you, who's watched far too much Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, and likes to just throw as many effects onto his timeline as possible to break his computer, you come to Paul is bad at stuff. If you want to learn about anything else, you go to Crackduck. Everyone knows making videos is easy and fast. It's true. Very true. You could get a kill switch or a cute cat pics. True. And I got plenty of access to cute cat pics, so. Just seeing what I have in the server incompleted might not be end up as it's only a month ago. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, so for context, October. So the way I do it, and I've said this before, is I can do a search in Discord for all of the images in a particular channel. There are 5,786 submissions. We are on page 125. Each page has about 25 submissions. The current latest page is 232. That means there are 107 times 25 pages of submissions. Obviously, there's images that aren't submissions, there's duplicates, there's some people do it across 4. But let's say on average, that's 107 pages times 25. That's 2,600 submissions I need to get through. And yet I've been here for 25 minutes yapping about PO boxes and bullshit. Best get reviewing them for review boy. Thank you. You're right, Steve. I should. Just do ASMR channel. We talk about 40k really softly. But that's less fun. Is there a way I can link my YouTube chat to Discord? Yeah. It's in the settings somewhere. I don't know exactly how. But I envy those slacker brain surgeons and rocket scientists that basically do nothing. I know, right? Absolute state. Is it this one? Hey, right. Oh, I can put the date back on, which is not that. Let's go here. Sometime in October. Okay. Right. Are we ready, gang? Yeah, the happening is a very, very important part of any stream. Right, where is the first model? I saw it earlier. It is this one, Blade Charge. A few months ago, I got a Ballista's Dreadnought. Took me a long while to glue him up. And now he's about ready. Let's have a look. FYI, I'm not great at painting the mouse, so it fits. No gold or brass trim. It's cool. I like it. I like the snow on the blood effect, especially as it comes up onto the feet. That like frost effect. That's really cool. Very nice. Very bad. You got some nice weathering. Looks like the paint is like rubbing off in these corners, which is like good weathering. Yeah, battle ready. Looks very nice. Swarm of geese with a is this the Exus? No, this is not Exus because I don't have the thing. It's just this is a battle summon. Oh, claws on the front. I love the stained glass. That's really cool. The melters? What is this? It's not an Exorcist, is it? Is it backwards? Oh, it might be, yeah, because she's facing the glass. Immolator! Thank you. Start from the top with a PO box. All right, yeah, right, we're starting the stream again. Kikoski's just turned up. We've got to start the stream all over again. But again, yeah, with the PO box, I'll let you know when it comes in. I love the blue flame as well. That's really cool. That's a really vivid orange. I love the bears in the background. Stack of bears. What happened to these two? You're missing 2 bears. Very nice. Totally a spy. Mod of the Discord. With more of their, again, blood on the snow. Nice bloody... These are the jackals. I've seen a few of these before, but obviously we haven't seen them in a while. Look at the blood running down the legs. World Eaters feel like it's an easy army to do because you can doesn't matter how many mistakes you make. You could just slap blood on it. It's good. Just slap blood. You're gone. And we'll do another one here. Ooh, the gas mask face. Disgusting. Very cool. Yeah, when we get to stuff like this where it's kind of very similar stuff, we'll have a look through, see if there's anything. I mean, the hand there is really nice. This hand here. Very nice. Harrow Master Aegis. Ooh, yeah, I really like that scheme. I think we've seen... No, we saw a similar one from someone before. It wasn't silver, it was purple with something else, maybe white before. I really like the scheme. Really cool. Really nicely done on the white. Really good highlights with the shadows on the white. Very smooth. I love the strip on this one here. Awesome Dreadnought. Very, very nice. And a bit further away. Really cool on the cloak as well. Very nice. Need some basing. I've always said that when I catch up, I'm going to implement you have to have the base on there as well. But I haven't caught up yet. Have you seen the trim on Khorne Berserkers? Yeah, but have you considered you just do it really badly and then just put blood on it? How do you finish off painting some aggressors? Hell yeah. That already becomes stream ready. Writer is Cooper. With some... oh, this is the one... Knights Excelsior? It's been a while since I had to remember words. Is this Knights Excelsior? It may well be. Very cool though. White is difficult. They are Stormcast. It's the colour scheme. The colour scheme I was meant to do. I haven't done it yet. Ooh. Yeah, very nice. Good job on the white. Nice shadows in here as well. Very cool. Black and magic orange. RJ, send in the clones. Oh, something different. Bit of Star Wars. You can zoom in a little bit this time. Very nice. I love all the different squads with the colors. Really nicely done. Again, white. Very smooth. Very smooth on the white. Lovely bases as well. Very, very clean. Sorry. Wondering if you guys had tips for someone starting a homebrew Space Marine army? I don't really have many tips. Other people probably do. Do what you think is cool. Have fun with it. Indrius. Bit of a dump. Don't take a dump in the Discord, please. My Lord Celestant on Stardrake, Morvian, Starbinder, name work in progress, and Annihilators. Ooh. That's cool. It looks like a statue. It's got like a really cool stone aesthetic. I love this purple as well. It flows through the whole thing. Really nice. Oh yeah, the wing transition from the dark to the light here. Excellent, excellent work. A pair. Ooh, you got even like this bit underneath as well. The lightning. Very cool. A lot of good purples today. Purple and gold here. Yeah, really nicely done. And then we also had some Annihilators. In silver and purple. Very nice. Very similar color scheme to the Space Marines we saw, but it's looking a little bit different. Very, very nice. I love you got the gold plated around the edge. That's cool. Nice nice shield as well. Very cool. Where are more dragons in 40k? I mean, you got the Void Dragon, I guess. Tips for what you put in your list. Maybe 8 Centurions. 8 Centurions it's a good start. It's a good, like, half the list is then done if you just do 8 Centurions. Hammerfall Bunker guy. It's not Hammerfall Bunker. Adeptus Custodes Blade Champion. First ever Custodes model. Ooh, very nice. Very traditional, but very cool. Very nice gold. Ooh, it looks like a kind of couple of varieties of gold as well. Love the flaming eyes as well. Love this almost marble base. Yeah, really good on all the leathery cloth as well. Nice sword. Yes, lightningy swords, power swords, very cool. Ooh, really nice job on the cloak as well. You got nice radiant, nice highlights. You got the gold in there as well. Very, very nice. Yeah, I love the eyes. They're it's subtle, but that kind of bright flame is really cool. Stick a dragon head or a void dragon, just be Trogdor. True. Very true. Right, Riz Cooper with some more Stormcast. Very nice. Love these helmets, actually. These helmets are pretty cool. Very nice. So a nice thick, almost like artistic, oil painterly shadows down there as well. Very nice. Screaming face. Very cool. And some more. Yep. Yes. Very nice. I love the wings here. Like these icy wings. They're really cool. Looks like it might be like Pilar Glacier. Something similar. Or like a Night Haunty one. But very cool. Very nice. Very nice. Start collect wolves instead. I'm to be fair, obviously it doesn't seem like they're going to be refreshing Grey Knights this time, which is good news, because my god, if they refresh Grey Knights and they make them look like, if they scale them up, it's going to be a nightmare for me. Scum Goblin or Rats. Very so like the subtle green tinge here. Nice on the horns as well. Yeah, very, very clean. Loving the base as well. Here it is in more natural, I guess more natural light. I guess this is natural light. Well, it's kind of backlit. This is it properly. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, really good detailing on the face here. Maybe this was just a light because I don't see it there. This might have been just a figment of the light. You can see it is darker. It does transition a little bit. Loving the brass up here as well. Very, very nice. King Cam, you were in chat. Yeah, I think if they do a refresh of Grey Knights, I'm hoping that they keep the Grey Knight flavor rather than just making them Space Marine Grey Knights, because the Grey Knight flavor, especially the Paladins and the Terminators, they just look so cool. Thing is, they look cool when I was a kid, and they haven't been updated. King Cam 2 days afterwards, I think my chapter will be sending lawyers. Oh, right, this is a response to, yes. Similar with the purple. I like the flame effects on this one, actually. Like the flame within the undersuit. That's cool. That's a really cool idea. Yeah, I like that a lot. You got the blazing eyes as well. Really, really cool. Chips ahoy! Eldari Armor Division ready to roll out. Never wanted an airbrush more than now. Glazing all this by hand was rough. Oh, yeah, you had to do this by hand? Good lord, that would have been awful. Excellent, excellent work though. Look at those crystals into this as well. And the work and all this armor. Or the hull. To do this without an airbrush. Like, this would have been like 2 seconds with an airbrush, right? You would just go like green, then just with a lighter green, then you're done. Like, especially, you had to do this without an airbrush here and here. I guess you just did, that was like masking tape. You would have masking taped that, right? So I hope you did. You've got the highlights on the silver. Really, really nice. Very, very vibrant and vivid. Very cool. I really like those. Excellent, excellent work. Well, date in October. This is the 3rd. Rice Cooper with he's holding his on the lucky 4-leaf clover hat, holding his helmet. Nice base. Very cool. Yeah, I've seen a few of these now, so yeah, not trying to just like yeah, but yeah, got a lot to get through. Nominex, awesome weapon with a Bullgrin or an Ogrim. Bullgrins are the one with the bigger. Or is this an Ogrim? I don't know. He's got a cigar. He's also got the head of a commissar. Interesting choice. 2 guns, some sort of eyeball and an orc skull. I love the details on the face with the crack in the eyes as well. That's very cool. Very nice. Bullgrins are melee. Yeah, because they're the ones with the shields, aren't they, Bullgrins? Zombie Lord, behold my stuff. It's a knight. Very cool. Oh, it's like a... Is it Sister's Knight? Is that Sister? Yeah, Sister's Knight with like a... That's part of the Exorcist on top, I guess. That's pretty cool. Love that. Got an awesome Carnifex. Very nice. Yeah, I really like this scheme with the jagged lines on the carapace. What's this? What's this? We're not doing room reviews, Paul. We don't have to look at everything in the background. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I love the skull, like the exposed bone. Ooh, that's cool as well. I love all the bug wings on this. Like, it's like Scyther. You should have painted this like Scyther, but you know, I might judge. Hello from Singapore. Hello from my house. Not yet, Zenek. I don't think. Mikey James with some Iron Warriors Plague Marines. That's cool. That's a really interesting one. I love the fact you got even the hazard straps right across the mass helmets as well. A really good job on the backpacks. That's a cool combination. I like that. That's really nice. Tubular Tater. Speaking of Blood Angels, Dante. Dante's a menace, man. I have killed, like, every time I've come up against Dante, I have killed him pretty quick. Still a menace. Really nice on the gold. Loving how shiny that is. Very nice. And also from Tubular Tater, we've got some Death Company. Oh, really good black armor. Got a nice, almost, like, obsidian stone effect. Excellent work. And then more Blood Angels. Yeah, from some Leviathan. Yeah, this is Leviathan, isn't it? With some jump. No, they're assault. Yeah, they're assault intercessors, but they are jump intercessors. Just fine. Not painted over there. Some knocked over paints, but again, not reviews. Need to be careful. No, really nice stuff. Very cool. Love the apothecary. This music is bopping. Chewy Inaba. Pop in a few bottles here. Oh yes, Screamer. This is the it's like the Screamer Flamer Charity thing. Oh no, this is not what's normally here. Is it? I don't know. It's very cool. Love the transition effect. And some Night Haunt as well. Ooh, really cool. Almost like a sickening green. Oh yeah, especially like it looks like something out of the corpse. Like this desiccated corpse into the green. That's a really cool transition. Love that. Burning Chariot, that's the one. Damastes or Damasts. Few of the latest salamanders. Ooh, yeah, Salamander Chaplain. Very good, very classic. Love the details here with the painterly style of highlighting. Ooh, the leather. All these little chips in and out. Very nicely done. And we got some eliminators here with a Phobos Librarian. Oh, well, I want to see that sword. If there's another angle of this sword. Then some scouts. Scouts, you know, scouts are scouts. We have another angle of, where's that library? I want to see that more. But yeah, you got, looks like these are gladiators? Yeah, 3 gladiators. Eliminators, scouts. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yeah, I really want to see this sword in a better angle. Maybe we'll get one later. Or, if Damascus is still following or watching the channel at all, if you could if you could send a picture, that'd be lovely. And I'll see it in like 6 months. The lightning. Ooh, I like this. Like a homemade it's on a bit of cover as well. That's cool. A Nightbringer. Nice Necrons here. Very nice. And we have... Unfortunately, something is out of focus. The focus is on this piece of paper, which I imagine is not what you wanted. So I can't really... it looks like it's a Kroot thing. That's a Kroot. That's like the Kroot spear bomb. I like the base, though. Shame the picture's not great. I painted a Warglaive this weekend. How do I submit? It's in the completed channel on my Discord. If you submit it now, you will probably not be reviewed for at least 6 months, unless I do this more often. So good luck with that. What if they made the paper? True. That is very true. They were just using the model to hold it down. Bat Tiger. Custom Lost Primarch are made for Space Marine Homebrew. Ooh. Nintendo Switch. Interesting. What is this? It's very bloody. I can tell you that. I do like the Eevee's just like, yes, violence, haha. Oh yeah, the blood on this. That's cool. I don't know what this. This looks like it's a Horus Heresy mini conversion, potentially. Cool though. Really nice idea. So I lost all my Discord servers when I reset my account. I'm no longer in Discord. I'd like to show some of my minis as well. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah. Unfortunately, because I'm only doing it through Discord, that is unfortunate. Because I can't do it in multiple places. Just because it's too much of a headache. Especially because I'm so far behind. Brick. With some tau. Ooh, very nice. Very vivid tau. Look at that. Nice blue. On the base as well. Really cool. I like that a lot. Ooh, yeah. Look at this. There's a large lad here. The shelf's a bit wibbly. I swear the music keeps getting louder. Am I going insane? Anyway. Very cool. Really like that a lot. And then it got kind of a standard... The standard tower is also looking very nice. Yeah, there you go. Look at that. Really nicely done. Excellent work. And then close up of the Storm Surge. Very nice. Dang it, don't make me like Tau. Unfortunately, I can't help you with that. Tau is just kind of cool. Which date you on? This is still the 3rd. This is unfortunately still the 3rd of October. I believe the paint to dry before non-oil on metallics. Hell yeah. Just, you know, just dunk it in. It'll be fine. Zed Claw as well. Thank you for following. How's it going? It's going well, thank you. How are you? Ray Momo. Mando from Shatterpoint. There he is. There he is. I'm loving the effect there. Nice face as well. Ooh, really cool on the flame. Excellent job. Nice one there. Haki with just a single Necron Warrior, because why not? Why not? Really like the base, actually. I love this green, the green with the lava crackle. Really cool. As requested, a closer with the 4 swords in your deal. Oh, that's useful. I will go and find that in a second. Yeah, really nice. Loving the bros. The bros? I was trying to say bronze and brass at the same time. Bros. Really nice bros. That's the word of the day. Right, one sec. Oh, yes. That's what I want to see. Should be fine. That's really cool. Yeah, I love that it's like mostly dark with that little bit of color in there. Sort of like a nebulous space theme. That's really, really cool. Excellent work on that. Thank you for sending that over. Sorry it took so long to get around to it eventually, but you know, we get there. We get there. And thanks for sticking around. Apparently you're still here. So that's cool. Anyway. I'm about to grad with Masters. Congratulations. Warhammer kit should I get to celebrate? Centurions? Probably. Finish making Soros Warriors, regret the pay scheme. Yeah, that happens a lot. What the hell was I playing Bellatrix instead of watching this? You could do both. That's the thing. Yetkavek. Ooh, another purple. This one's a dark purple. I like that. Purple and silver again, but it's got that darkness to it. That mud, the dirt. You still got the nice detail in the eyes with that flash of colour and the gun as well. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Very clean, like, in terms of, like, on the gun as well. Like, all the silver parts are super cleanly done. Then you got the dirt and the griminess. Oh, yeah, got this, like, almost like stripes of weathering. Like, scratches. Very cool. Very nicely done. There's some music playing, you go all going crazy? Probably. Keela? Oh wow, that is exceptionally clean. I don't even know what this model is. It looks like it's a inquisitory admechy thing. And that axe. And all of this like subtle color change as well. Like that is excellent done. You've got the mud kind of going off of the boot. Excellent work. Navy Breacher. Ah. I mean, I guess this does breach. It's a breaching thing. Very nice. Butters Whit. Looks like we got some Helldivers Scions. I'm saying Helldivers just because there's a yellow stripe, but I mean I could be wrong. This is Helldivers, right? This is 100% Helldivers. Yeah, you got like the skulls on it as well. Very nicely done. Especially like yellow onto black is always a challenge. And he also did white on the guns, which is also a challenge. Really nicely done. Yes. Yes, very cool. Democracy. This is Democracy Manifest. Any Trench Crusade submissions? I imagine, obviously this is in October. I don't think Trench Crusade was a really thing. Fernandel, thank you for following. I imagine there will be at some point. In the future, maybe? I don't know. The Death Tyrant. Le Corn Stabby Boys. French for The Corn Stabby Boys. Ooh, very nice. Good trim. Not very bloody. These are clean, fresh out the oven. Fresh out the Angron Arga. There was a joke in there about trying to make an oven, Angron oven. I don't know. Very cool. Eat Como. Thank you for following as well. Very nicely done. Very, very cool. Yeah, really clean on the trim. Like that's insane work. Great job. Antibet Runnery with some Storm Ogre Frat Fiends. One of the two. Very cool. I love the crazed look in this guy's eye. And you got all the wires here as well. He's got the RGBs. Got the old SCART cable plugging in his gun. That's a plus of. Oh, yeah. These are cheese stealer Colts maybe or something. That's not the right gun for a rat. What is this? Yeah, that's like a rat tank. You got a little. Yeah, I don't know what would this be. MSI. It was taken at about 7:30. I really like this one. I don't know what it is. It doesn't say anything. And here's some soldiers. It looks like it's from something I should probably know, but I don't. Unfortunately, I don't understand this reference. Cool though. Starship Troopers? I don't know. Aliens. What's this aliens? Yeah. Why did I not? Anyway. Apparently, I looked at that and did not see aliens for some reason. I haven't seen aliens in a long time. Just noticed I was short story. Oh, Electman, I'll tell you why that is. It's because I searched for pictures and videos, and if it's not a picture and video, it's text, right? So I would have just skipped over it. That's a good point. I'll go back and find that momentarily. I assume they were cheese goals, yeah. Informal Squirrel. Ooh, like a cool icy. You've done something. Well done. Yeah, really cool. Got a frost Tyranids, very nice. I really like that. Archmagus Sharp. Bomb Tonk. A little tank. Very nice. Very, very cool. Loving the stripes on this as well, especially for something so small. That's nice. Dave the Sasquatch. Behold the Harvester of Hadrian's Reach. Or Squidward, sure. Ooh. That's really cool. Really nice design. Hey, look, it's Helldivers, black and yellow. Yeah, like these really long tendrils on the most tactical of tactical rocks. Like a scythe gun. That's a cool conversion. Yeah, I like that a lot. That's awesome. More from Archmagos. Archmagos Sharp. A Malcador. Ooh, very nice. Again, going for white on something with the big panels like this is a challenge, but you did a really good job. Really nicely clean on all the trim as well. Very cool. Have you seen Johnny yet? I don't think so. Zenik. You were asking earlier if you were about. Black Templars Chaplain. I've recently completed for a friend. I'm waiting for transfers to arrive. Ooh. Ooh, I like this the purple into red. This almost bright orange here. That's cool. Very nice. That's really nice. That's a really cool aesthetic. I like that. Nice and bright and vivid. Very cool. Those are really yeah, I will. We're at the end of this page actually, so it's probably a good time to jump back and find it. Do you remember what date it was on? Because that's probably going to be the easiest way for me to find it. In fact, actually, no, I can just search for your name in Discord. I'll find it. 20th September. Cool. My favorite pink sentinel. I'm planning to bedazzle it. Yes, if you want a different photo, I can take one. Well, I mean, if I wanted a different photo, it's a bit late to ask. It's cool though. I really like this color scheme. Like a maroony, burgundy. Not burgundy. It's more a maroon. Purpley red. Very nice. We were just talking about sentinels, actually, weren't we? Right. We're gonna pop back because we did miss. Yeah, because these submissions for everything. Obviously, I was expecting mostly images, but obviously, if you do like short stories or any sort of writing, then I'm gonna miss it. From Nightman dates before the and 20th of September, you said. That way. Oh, I found out. Here it is. What I will do, just because one, I'm a slow reader, and two, it's quite long. What I will do, what's the easy way to do this? What's the easiest way to do this? Oh, maybe the previous. That's it. Yeah. So, you've heard the story to me. This mostly meant to act as a prologue for the Path of Glory campaign my friend and I will be starting tomorrow. I'm playing Cities of Sigmar, another is Cruel Boys, and the last is Seraphon. So to write up a prologue for each faction that showed them off and had their leaders doing cool stuff. I decided to invert the perspective for Seraphon, as they're supposed to be very alien and noble. I decided to tell it from the perspective of the faction they style on instead. Just because adding someone in particular doesn't mean I'm open to feedback very much. I hope it's good, but to me it feels rough. It's been literally years since I wrote anything like this, so I'm sure it'll be rather clunky. I would let Rust built up a lot. Right. There should be a way. If I go back to show, should be able to. Is it browser? Browser. That. Well, that's not exactly useful, is it? I'm just watching a different stream and thinking, oh, I should try one of these. Well, welcome in. Right, if I go. Oh. We're seeing words. It's getting there. Yeah. Right, we have words. We've done it. I don't know why the member goal is still there. Go away. I'll just pause this a sec. What I'll do is I'll read the first, because there's a break here at the clever symbol. I'll read the first like 3 pages. And I'll probably read the rest later just so we can keep the stream moving. But obviously, I do like to review everything. Obviously, you know, words do not appear as pictures. So I missed this, so I do apologize. First thing as you say, just woke up. Welcome in. Welcome up. In fact, actually, unfortunately, like man, an ad is just about to start. So I'll wait for the ad to finish. Just read the cities portion. Is that the... that the first one, the city's portion? Like from the Conclave's decision. I'll put the music back on while we have the ad, because otherwise it's just kind of weirdly in silence. I'm going to stretch. I encourage everyone to stretch as well. And hydrate, all that stuff. You might get some weird looking Paul as I do this. I'm especially going to need to hydrate because I'm about to read a lot of words. How's everyone doing? Hydrate, Dominus. Dominatus. I keep saying Dominus, not Dominatus. Oh, there. This is one of the few streams where I'm not stuck with Board Games Club. Damn that Board Games Club. Always getting in the way. Let's move this. Oh, tilt fire. Okay, about that. My faction with Citizens is meant to act as some sort of intro to my custom City of Sigma. Gotcha. Yeah, it's going to be a really warm week in the UK at least. Don't know why it's so warm. It's kind of annoying. I don't want it to be so warm. I'd rather what? Why have social life when you can be parasocial? Exactly. And I'm here to be that Why is my stream just seem wrong today? Why am I so small? Do I feel Is that better? Can you hear me now? That's better. Yeah, for some reason I just felt really small. I think I changed the size of myself last time, and I completely forgot why. Lockster! Hydration stream when? Right now.
When are you up to, Paul, on the models?
I think we're still at the start of October. We've done 2 pages, well, like most of 1 page, and we just finished another full page. We're about to go read something I missed from September, and we're still on the 3rd of still on the 3rd of October. That's how wrong it is. If the interaction between streamer and viewer is parasocial, our drone operator is paratrooper. Yes? No. Maybe. I don't know. Loki always loved the design of Sentinels. Reminds me of ATSTs from Star Wars. Yeah. Alright. Ad is over. Ad is over. That means music is over. No more music. Forever. Right. I believe it was this. This is the intro for Elekman's campaign that he was doing, a Path of Glory campaign. Kind of introducing all of the different factions, essentially. Yeah, I do look a bit big in this. I don't know. I should reduce it there. Anyway, so I'll read basically the city stuff. So I need to put on my reading voice. What does it mean when I'm told that a drop of water will activate a critic paint? I don't know. I guess water activate paint? Because acrylic paint is basically like, it's pigment in water, right? So, I don't know. The Conclave's decision. The air was thick, heavy with the scent of incense and the sound of murmured voices. Lorien could feel the anticipation building as he stepped through the large double doors into the central chamber of Grasping Hollow's Grand Conclave. Members all sat in their designated seats, partitioned on either side of the chamber by an open space between them where a small podium was set up, bisecting the chamber perfectly down the middle. Lorien stared out at the awaiting faces of these influential men and women, people who alone could change the lives of any one person in the city. But Lorien Vortimus aspired to more. For that to happen, he needed the whole conclave. He'd spent months preparing for this. Now he was going to make it count. He just needed to organize his notes and his thoughts. He'd gone over his presentation hundreds of times. He just needed to... Are you ready to begin, Mr. Vortimus? The question came from the Branchmaster Gilbar. Branchmaster Gilbar Bellstroy, head of the Collegiate Arcane in Grasping Hollow, and Lorien's former professor. The question was calm, almost understanding, but left little room for further time or deliberation. Yes, Branchmaster, Lorien spoke, his tone even, measured, and revealed little to nothing of his emotion to the conclave, as as he'd need to if he wanted to succeed there. I feel I'm going to say something wrong, and then it's going to be like he said calmly, like Dumbledore said calmly. Like, yes, Professor! He said calmly. Did you put your name in the Goblet of Fire? Esteemed members of the Conclave, I come before you today with a proposal, one that will evaluate our city to a... Do you mean elevate? I assume that means elevate. Our city to a foundational pillar of the God King's illustrious empire. I have unearthed records of a valuable treasure hidden within Cayman, an artifact that would bring our city untold prosperity in knowledge and in wealth. Wait a minute, you said Cayman? A low, surly voice of Lord Bolmar cut into Lorien's presentation with all the finesse of a drunk orc, with all the force. How did you manage to find this record all the way out there? The only reason anyone from Grasping Hollow would find something from Leiden Camon is if they were on crusade there, and we all know what happened to the crusade sent to Camon, don't we? He certainly knew how to cut to the point. Lorien gave him that. But he expected someone like Bolmar to open them. Their mouth. Yes, I found it on a crusade. With the main route to our destination blocked by a checkpoint of Bone Reapers, we needed to cross a mountain range not found on any of our maps. The locals call it the Auric Jaws. We weren't prepared for them. The terrain was treacherous, our navigation tools rendered useless by their strange ambient magic, and to make things worse, we were ambushed by followers of the Change God. Those of us that escaped with our lives only did so barely. Lorien struggled to maintain his even tone as the screams of his burning comrades and the cackling of the cruel sorcerers echoed in his ears. So you ran then? Balmar asked, as contented, almost sadistic sneer spread across his sagging face. I survived, Lord Audacious, but before we were attacked, I investigated the ruins we'd set camp up. Before we were attacked, I investigated the ruins we'd set up camp in, and the inward slope of the mountains. There, I found this. From his robe, Lorien pulled out a glowing tablet of solid gold. Engraved upon its surface were words written in an ancient language, one Lorien had spent nearly a year and many drops of his own life water to translate. O ye mortal, what lives for knowledge, prosperity, and power, hear ye this. At the centre of the 3 golden fangs doth lie the tomb of Uranus the Wise, last king of the Gilded Eye. Only those worthy of his legacy shall master his trails and leave with the Gilded Eye as their own. I fled the field to bring this tablet back to Grasping Hollow, to have these words shared with you all today. We were unprepared before, but if we return to find this Gilded Eye, its legendary power will belong to Sigmar and all of Grasping Hollow. It could turn the tide in our war with the Duke. Conclave members erupted in sudden discussion. Lorien's mention of his home's most hated enemy was a calculated one. It stopped Bulmar's belligerent verbal assault, but few mortals in Grasping Hollow spoke of the Duke so flippantly and lived long enough to do so a second time. Once their many voices quieted, Lorien seized the initiative, his voice almost reverberating with passion and vigour. All I ask is that you spare the troops and supplies necessary to fund this expedition. You have copies of the records and historical documents proving that King Ogonus's power was no mere story. The Gilded Eye is out there. We only need the means to claim it. Let us turn the failures of the past to the successes of our future. From there, Lorien was able to present the rest of his case to the Conclave without any further interruption. Once again, he found himself waiting outside their chambers, contemplating, poring over his records again, rereading the tales he'd so painstakingly transcribed from High into Azerite. Anything to help him keep his mind off of the possibility they'd vote against him. That his months of effort and the lives of his fellow crusaders were all not spent in vain. But suddenly he heard an old familiar voice beside him. He did well, Lorien, as well as can be expected at least. Lorien was also surprised to see his old master standing in front of him suddenly like this. I thought I should be the one to tell you this. You might not like it. You might not like all of it. For a moment, Lorien's heart sank in his chest. We approved your request. Lorien suddenly became alert. He could scarcely believe it was real. He stood up, set his notes and materials down in his chair. He was seated and looked at his old mentor in the eyes. That's great news, Branchmaster. What won't I like? Could they not spare the troops? Are there not enough rations for an expedition this size? What? The Conclave doesn't think you're properly equipped for military command, so you've been assigned adjutant? I don't know that word. He's a veteran of 3 prior crusades and countless skirmishes with the Duke's undead. Some say he's set to rise to the Conclave with another major accolade to his name. Aurelius von Venbrecht. He is a staunch supporter of the Azerites. He's respected by many, and I suspect they chose him because if he doesn't steal command of the operation from you, it will reflect poorly on the Collegiate Arcane. Watch yourself, Lorien. I will, sir, I will. Good lad. Now get going. You've got troops to marshal and an artifact to find. With that, Lorien turned, gathering his materials and stepping out. Gathered his materials and stepped. I guess that's meant to be one of those is meant to be the other. With that, Lorien turned, gathering his materials and stepping out of the conclave building. Now the real work was about to begin. And then we're straight back into this music for you, the program. Very cool, thank you, Jonah. Sounds like a cool step to the campaign. I'll have a look at the other ones later. It was like they did all three, didn't they? Because you had the rest of that document. If you want to go find it in the completed stuff, is sorry, one second. Completed. Is in the there because there's two other stories in there. Just gonna find where I was. Yes. What do you think? I thought it was cool. I thought it was quite interesting. Yeah, I'll give the others a read because yeah, it sounds like a cool idea for the start of a campaign. I like the idea of writing the story to show where the campaign's gonna go. That's a cool idea. Yeah, obviously, like towards the end there, look, with the the tenses stuff, a couple of things, but otherwise, very cool. Thank you for sharing. Writing is very difficult. That's the main thing. All right, so we're back to more images, more real stuff. Via sea. By the way, we're still on the 3rd of October. The 3rd of October. Oh my god, how long is the 3rd of October? Okay, 3rd of October is another like page and a half. So we're in the 3rd of October for a while. Let's crack on. The music. Am I mad? I must have done something to the settings in Epidemic Sound because this is like super low on Epidemic Sound, but it's so loud. I'm gonna turn it back a little bit. There we go. Right. Where were we? We're here. Via sea. Sometimes we do a little tech heresy in the Imperial Alliance. Ooh. But like I like the in progress firing there. Interesting armatures. Like ballista style armature. I like the tree as well. Very nice tree. What is? I'm trying to work out what. Is it like jump? Is it like doing like a melter jump? It's got like a turtle shell back. That's cool. Yeah, I really like that's really nice and bright and vivid there. That's really cool. I'm still trying to work this one out. I'm guessing it's pinned here in the flame. Interesting. I feel like there was something here. There isn't anymore. That's really cool as well. Really nice and vivid on that weapon. I love the grappling hook. That's cool. That's awesome. Those are really interesting conversions. Do a flip, exactly. American Meerkat with this Ventress. This Ventress, green Ventress. Really nice on the sword. Bit blurry, unfortunately. I can see your fingers. Bit blurry, but I can see what's going on. Very cool. Not a dolphin. What? Stomper. The swazziest. Wow. Love a good stomper. We got a mech with the gun. Mech with the gun. Big mech with the gun, I guess. Guy with a hat. Very nice. Number 27, this guy is. Ooh, I like the flames on the floor on that base. That's really cool. Helldivers. Anything that's black and yellow is Helldivers. That's not an orc. That's a Roman gladiator. Is he going around with these guys? Is that guy just go around with like a bunch of orcs and no one's noticed? Not a dolphin. Oh, this is still not a dolphin. Like this it's like a ripped bit of tank or something. That's cool. I like that. Tavern Keeper Miniatures. This was my first attempt at volumetric highlighting. Damn. Look at the blade on that. Like the where you've got the transitions there. That's really, really good. Very, very clean. It's all over. Nice base as well. Nice bit of snow. That's cool. Excellent, excellent job. Sleepy Robot with the Screamer Killer. Got a nice bit of gore there. Eyes in the glow. I like you got the kind of, you put it's like wash in the recess here. It looks like its whole thing is like pulsing. Very nice. And also the Psychophage? I think it was Psychophage. Very, very nice. You got this like the subtle bits of green like coming out there. Very cool. DK, after a few months, I decided to enhance my finished Angron by adding red to his armor and redoing the glow in his sword. That's so clean, goddamn. Look at this face. This one always, like, a lot of people obviously use the screaming one for Angron. I always feel like this one, he looks a bit too happy. He's like an ee. You did a very good job. Look at the detail. Look at how clean it all is. I think you said you did the glow. Oh, look at the subtle little bit of green on that as well. Very nice. Very, yeah, this is what, oh yeah. Proper glowy in there, that's cool. Like ripping open a portal to Lava Town. And this looks like the silver is very, very nice. So clean. So cleanly done. Excellent, excellent job. Love a good Angron. He's just happy to shake your hand. Shake your hand and rip it off, basically. Sorux, this is my first Tau mech I did. Not the best. Lost things. I've lost things. Where's everything gone? There it is. There we go. Sorry, Sorux. First Tau mech. Not the best, but looks good for my skill level. I mean, the weathering's really nice. You can definitely tell the weathering there. It's pointing the gun right at the camera. That's not very safe. Yeah, you got good sense for weathering, especially around these panels. Very, very nice. Very cool. Loch Ness Monster 55. My painted guard. The coloured rims help a lot. Blue is command. Red, light green and yellow is infantry. Brown is heavy weapons. Dark green is sentinels. Tan is artillery. I feel like you don't need a coloured rim to identify the sentinels. I feel like the sentinel identifies the sentinels. Dandry dust, very nice. Very, very nice. Very cool. Can't see too much detail, but they all look, like, again, just all together look very, very nice. Nice gold on the horse. Schnufflebunner. Predator. I assume Predator. Yeah, very nice. Looks like Dark Angels. Nice highlight around there. Very, very nice. Very cool. Nicely done. Touching my finger because it's itchy for me. The ranging modeler. My computer work. The Black Templar. Very nice. Yeah, very good on the edge highlights. Ooh, nice chaplain. That's awesome. I like the subtle mud on the tires as well. A wizard. Really like the green on the eyes and the green of the scroll as well. That's really cool. An orc with the shock attack gun. Very like detailed on the musculature. Very nice. Got a boss. And one of the cars, not a boom knuckles. I think it's the other one. Oh, I love the verdigris you got going on around the brass as well, or the copper. Death Dread. Ooh, I've got very good Hey, where were you? Very good weathering around the death dread as well. Very, very cool. October 2024, a simpler time. Yeah. Any time before now, like any time before that, it's always been a simpler time. Oh my god. Do you think that Paul will catch up to current time before I go into university in 5 months? Guess we'll see how many times I do this. Some cool, I guess maybe like D&D or something miniatures. Very cool. I like this one. Very cool flame effects as well. Headless horsey man, or just headless man. No horse, but no. You know what I mean. Yeah, they're really cool. Very nicely done from the Raging Modeler. Mongoose. Salamander. Really nice on the vivid right sword there. Very cool. Very nicely done. Excellent job. Brian. 13th Company Wolf Lord. Brr. Yeah, almost like a Wolfman Wolf Lord. Very nice. Really nice on the axe. Like proper like chunk of ice. You got this subtle frost going up the cape as well. Good weathering. Nice in the runic work here as well. Really clean. Ooh, nice crystals. Wow, this looks like you'd get some. This is something you get in a like World of Warcraft or something. I like how the ice even goes up onto the wolf. To show that the wolf is frozen. That's cool. Least hairy space wolf. I mean, he doesn't have that much of a beard, to be fair, so. Mongoose. More salamanders. Very, very nice. Love the base. Like standing on like the edge of a lava river. You got the lava in the gun as well. Very nice. And one more from Mongoose. Very nice indeed. Dave Power. A base. Something flying. Looks like it is, again, a nice frosty snow base. It is a Space Wolf. Again, Space Wolf flying thing. That's what it is. Oh, yeah, this is like is it like the Thunder Wolf something? It's a Space Wolf special carrier. It's kind of cool. I like it. Flying brick, yes. It's a cool flying brick. We like a flying brick here. Nothing wrong with a flying brick. The Wolfmobile. Baby Chops, gooey or marine. Oh, that is very gooey. Ooh. That's like disgusting in like the good way that you can only get with Nurgle. It looks diseased. I mean, it's meant to. But this, the rusty, bloody rust on this thing. God damn. You got like this bloody chain going around here. Very nice. I am bread. Well, I'm not bread. This person is. My kit bashed Chaos Knight Desecrator. It looks like it's especially with the grass here. It's like like it's doing like a rugby, starting a rugby scrum. Really like this idea though. Cause you got the gun up here. Those two big fists. It's really cool. Really cool idea. That's like charging, hulking thing. Stormfang, that sounds about right. Fast Jerome, what a name. Looks like we got some Deathwing Knights. Something screaming in the background. G Fuel. I need to stop looking at the backgrounds. It's not my job today. Really cleanly done now. I mean, I didn't really pause that. The gradients on this armor. Excellent work. Look at that. You've got this like four-way split in the shield because you're mad. These little highlights here on the cloaks as well. God damn. That is crisp, as they say. Very crisp and clean. Very, very nice. Great greens. Sir Gritch. Very cool. Is this flesh tearers? I don't know. Black and red? Not sure. Very cool though. Very nice on the black flesh on the helmet here. Really nicely done. You got a dreadnought to paint back here. Get it done. Fats Jerome again with the custom kit bashed apothecary. He's not a very good doctor. I'm going to tell you that. he is, you know, based on all of this. I love the fact you got this like water vial here. You can see it's empty. You got these little gems, the light, really nicely done. You got all the wires. Excellent job. But yeah, it feels like surgery-wise, feels like he's not doing a great job. Grim Dorks. Tiny dreadnoughts. I like how you've got your playmate. You've got the basing that matches it. Very nice. Very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Especially for being so small. A lot of detail in there. Very nice. Pull that one already. Grim Dorks again. A lot of frost today. I mean, I guess it was October. Like, frost. Admech? I don't know, but it's cool as hell. This might not be Warhammer, to be fair. This might be something else. Anyone identify this? It's cool. I like it. I love the fact that this thing might actually be an LED. I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't an LED. It's cool. Again, all the frost on like the armor and on the metal. Very nice. Yeah, it looks Titanfall-esque. I love this chain, although that's a fairly, unfortunately, positioned chain, but I like it. Yeah, I'll have to work out what that is. Dumdala. Started painting this week. Is it alright? First game tomorrow. Okay, there's that video. But yeah. Very nice. Pretty much need to get a base done. Just get the little bits of white done, but yeah. How do I stop? Yes, for started painting this week, that's very good. I am Groot. We got some Stormcast here. Oh, look at that. Look at the glow on this from the lightning effect for this Prosecutor? I think it was Prosecutor. Very maidenless, tarnished metal. Very nice. Thoughts on Villagia? I don't know what that is, unfortunately. How do you submit this for you to see? You'll have to put it. It's in the completed tab of my Discord, but I am like 6 months behind, so don't expect me to. Don't expect anything. Yeah, I love the transition to this darker color. Really shows the brightness here. That's really cool. And you got the full squad against some Dark Oath. Very cool. I love this dark red as well for the armor. Really nicely done. Unraveled with the warp lightning cannon. Very nice. Very cool. Good wood. Nice base as well. Like going over this river of ooze. Chestnut. Lamenta Death Company. There, well, I had the freehand there. Very nicely done. Lamenta, I hardly know. Yeah, I like how you kind of combine the Lamenta and the Death Company stuff by giving it still get that yellow in there. Really good shading as well. Very nice. Just notice bottom left. Yeah, I am very behind. Scum Goblin. Again, purple is a very popular color. Purple and snow. That's very cool. I love the bits of gold in here. This is like a Emperor's Children color scheme. That's a sword as well. H-Grim. Don't think I've shared these, but these were my most recent commissions. Ooh, it's like a Tempest like statue thing. That's cool. Oh yeah, it's like a that's cool. It's like a swirling Tempest monster thing. It's like carrying a bunch of temples. Then you got some sort of blinded beast with some big balls and chains. I was about to say just big balls, but that would have been bad. Very nice. We got another Stomper. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, Crack Duck. Good luck finishing your video. What do you rate Erebus' chance of being the next Pope? Probably 0, to be honest. I mean, you never know. We are on October the 4th now, though, at least. Fella. Yeah, Stomper. I like this. I like the Stomper orb. Stomp orb. I like how he's outside, like he's a garden ornament. Oh yeah, you got like knight trophies. That's cool. I like that. That's awesome. And we got one more picture of it. I love this orb thing. That's really, really well done. The Stomper is cool. The Stomper is cool. And I'm not afraid to say it isn't. Sylvia. For some reason, there's a very big, weird-looking squig on the table. Another Stomper. Well, no, sorry, just another large squig. I really like this idea. This is funny. I love this effect here as well. But I love that you painted this to look like a squig. That's really cool. And you've got like a big squig here as well. It's got that cel-shaded like comic style as well, so it's really vivid. That's awesome. That's such a cool idea. That's a lot of fun. That's awesome. Sleepy Robot, Stern Guard Veterans. Very nice. Oh yeah, like it's blue and purple like transition colors. I think we saw some of this before. You got some freehand on the shoulders as well. Very nice. That's cool. And your finger in that one. Very nice. Yeah, I love that. I love that kind of purple to blue transition armor. That's cool. Soren 066, my cars. Zaku Commander Farsight and RX 72 Gundam Coldstock. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's cool. These are Gundam themed Tau commanders. Obviously, this is a Farsight. That's really cool. That's a really good idea. Really well done as well. I love the sword on this. You got really nicely done armor here. That's a cool idea. Taudum, yeah. Sir Havald. And the final ship is done. Oh yes, we saw some of these last time. Yeah, these really cool ships. Very nicely done. Loving the stripes across all of them. They're very small but as well, so really cool stuff. It just, David. It just... Oh, yes. Oh, yes? Oh. I think we've seen some of this person's stuff before, but I don't think we've seen this one. It's cultured. I mean, this one's not too bad. These are just anime faces. This one is a bit more... This one's eating something. This one's been punched in the face. That okay, we're just gonna skip past that one. Very creative. I mean, it's really well done, but also do you event recap where you played my teammate Ben Josie? Ah yes, check out your channel, really cool. Your positive response to tournament play. Hope one day I can face your situation. Thank you very much, discussing resuming the podcast. Yeah, Ben Joe's a really cool guy. I also played against Nathan as well, who was also I believe part of the same team. Oh, glad you enjoyed the video. It was very fun. It was a fun event. Hell's Cleaver. 2 times units of cultists done. I couldn't bother on eyes. Oh, eyes are annoying. Very nice. Very nice cultists. I do like it. It's like, oh, I'm gonna, I like this guy's video. I'm gonna go tell him I like his video, and it's just like this night with anime stuff. It's like, yeah, you win some, you lose some. Yeah, these are cool. Really nice cultists. I love this one. Nice helmet. Very nice. Shotgun. Like a shotgun. Awesome stuff. Totally a spy with more of their... Yes. More of the jackals. How many chainsaws do you want? Yes, is the answer. Very nice. Hey, Yoko, how's it going? And then here are all of them. This one's on a bigger base. This is a big guy. Yeah, they're really... Well, again, when they put all together with all the blood, nice and gory. Very nice. Jabberino. Ooh, yes, very nice. Very classic right there. Classic Leviathan. Classic Leviathan, excellently executed. Working on another Jackal on Jackal. Ah. Kriegsman. This isn't a Krieg, this is a Salamander, but very cool. Loving the blade. The, ooh, yeah, nice. Glowing light from the sword there. Very nice. Paint games I don't know anything. We got Space Marine made. Space made. Very nice. This is the thing with the Space Marine maids. Obviously, it's pink, and pink isn't too bad of a color, but white is a very difficult color. Very nicely done. Sir Havald again with... Sorry. Fourth captain for my chapter done. The Flaming Fists. I like the knees. Really good job on the knees. Oh, very nice and bright, vivid there. I love these little, yeah, these on the knees and on the arm bits here, and these bits on the backpack. Really nice to break up that color. I come in, the first thing I see is a maid marine. You missed the, you were just slightly too late. What does the name Paul, does it have any meaning? No. I mean, I guess it's a biblical name. I don't know. It's just a name. I think it's from Latin. Well, I know it's from Latin, actually. Unfortunately, I have a thing somewhere. It's like Paul from the Latin meaning small, which is obviously not exactly the greatest thing, but it means like small, I don't know. Like from Paulus or something, I don't know. Not that I think that was the meaning that was hopefully given to me, because that's just kind of rude from my parents. Just mean, but I don't think it really says that anymore. I love the base as well. I just noticed the base. That's a cool base. Gaming Ninja. Finished my second Sentinel. Krieg. Yeah, I love the patches of rust, actually. That's really cool. Really nicely done. Very clean all over. Small King or something? I wish it. Unfortunately, I'm tall. So it didn't work out. I guess I'm quite thin, I suppose. If it was like Lanky King. Lanky Kong, that would have made more sense. These are cool. I really like these. Very, very efficiently done. Small, humble, least, or little. Thanks, parents, for that. Watching so many of your videos lately that it auto-played me onto your stream. Hello, Big Texas. Hope you've been enjoying the videos. I haven't been back and watched any of the older ones. I imagine that they don't hold up as well. As you know, as a YouTuber, I'm very humble. That is the one thing you have to be as a YouTuber, is exceedingly humble. And not have to feel like the most important person in the room, because I'm the one on screen. I'm not really on screen because I'm a non-real. Yeah, I guess I'm not real. I don't know. Am I real? Let's not go down that again. We did that in a video recently. Unravels with the an engine rat. I love the glowing coming from the green. Very nice. And I am Groot. Yes, we saw some of this with the with their prosecutors. Vindicators? Prosecutors? I think it was prosecutors. Vindicators? Whichever ones they were. Very similar style. Very, very cool. You got that kind of subtle colour amongst the dark. Yeah, like the blue kind of creeps into the black. Gives this like nice shadow, but then the really nice bright highlight. You've got the nice non-metallic metal on the axe there. Very nice. I'll read them off stream. Just because you have to take a while. I'll read them off stream. Probably this evening, to be fair. I'll probably do them after stream, just so I remember. I enjoyed the first one. You can tell us you are small. We won't mock you. I mean, there's plenty of things that we can be mocked. So Centurions are cool, but their models need an update. I mean, having an updated model would be cool, but they are cool. Laird? 1989. Ruko Duko.
Here comes trouble.
Ruku. I'll get your name right eventually. Ruku Duku. With the raid. Here comes trouble. 6 people. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in. I am I see people do this when people get raided. I figured I should do it as well. Paul is bad at stuff. I'm bad at stuff. Particularly Warhammer. Go subscribe on YouTube and watch my videos or something. Thank you for joining. I hope you had a good stream, Rukaduku. What were you up to today? Let me know. Or if you just raided and then ran away, then that's also fine. Thank you for following as well. Ekramunda Malstrain GC the gang. Cool, I like this one with the rainbow mohawk. That's cool. Has to follow to message. Yes, I do have that setting. Built Adeptus Custodes Combat Patrol. Ooh, nice. Very cool. Is that start of a new army, or? I like the variety in these. It's cool. Dropped in for 2 minutes on Rick. Hello. You draw us right. 1 centurion-sized ratling or 10 ratling-sized centurions. Probably. The rattlings are still pretty big if they're centurions. I guess 1 centurion-sized rattling because it's less armor. I don't know. They'll just be wide. There's a wide rattling. Just got to Warhammer recently, but I've watched your Centurion videos. Ah, nice. Gem, still learning, but I like it. Tried a Zoet pen out for the Chrome Silver. I don't know what a Zoet pen is. I watched one of your videos the other day and it really inspired me to step into painting minis. Nice. I'm glad. That's the one thing with these videos. I'm glad people are like, you know, getting encouraged by my videos. I apologize for your wallet, but you know. I don't know what a Zoet pen is. I mean, it seems like a cool idea. Just for just starting out, this is really well done. I love the base as well, actually. It almost looks like a leather armor, which is weird, but it's cool. I like it. Yeah, like this almost looks leather. Good idea. Awesome. I like how he's got a he's got a bandage on his eye. That's funny. How does Centurion work at tabletop? I got 3 recently when I bought an army, so now I've joined the Centurion Club. It depends which ones. The assault ones like to get into someone's face and punch things, especially monsters or vehicles. The ranged ones, the devastators, you just point at whatever you want and it dies, basically. Jesus, my wallet, at least streaming it was fun. Yeah, it's a good community, especially like the hobby community on Twitch has a lot of cool people. So. Joe of Arc, Mr. Pink. That is Mr. Pink. Damn. Really nicely done. Really interesting. Marines. The the leg of faces is concerning. We'll say. Stepping on a like I had to get an entire wave surfer just for this base. That's not how you spell miscellaneous, but I won't hold you against it. That's cool. Oh, you got this like glow in here as well. That's nice. Yeah, an Emperor's Children Knight. Yeah, you got like trophies as well. Very, very cool. I like the like this. Just the guy in there is just a pool now. That guy is not having a good day. I can tell you that for free. Very cool. Very nicely done. King Cam. Oh yeah, we saw some of the ones for this earlier with the like the flames in the undersuit. That's a cool idea. Really like that. Saw one of them earlier. Very, very nice. All right, thanks, Rukaduku. Have a good rest of your day. Hammerful Bunker Guy, my 1,000 Adeptus Custodians are done. Only 14 models. Feels very... Hey, look at this. It was Adeptus Custodians Combat Patrol from Hammerful Bunker Guy. Yes, we saw this one before, which was really nicely done. Now they're all done. Yeah, really, really nice on the cloaks. Very classic color scheme. Very, very nice. Loving the marble bases. Yeah, the red transition on the capes and the weapons there. Really, really cool. I do like these weapons. These weird like bolter spears. They're interesting. They're a cool idea. Yeah, very nicely done. Very, very cool. Great job, Hammerfall Bunker guy. Gonna do another versus chat. I might do it at some point in the future. Yeah, it was fun. I need to get a better system for like picking people. But it was fun. I've got quite a few things I need to get sorted. So yeah, a lot of things I need to get sorted that I'm just not doing. At what point should I add Centurions to my army when I go from 500 to 1,000, 1,000 to 2,000? I mean, they should be your first 500 points, really. I don't know how well they work in 1,000 points, to be honest. I would like to try the 1,000-point games with Centurions. They're probably like a second half of the army kind of buy. These are all completed projects from October 2024. So far, this has been the entire stream has been the first week of October. That's how many there are. We've done like, I don't know, what page is this? 29. So we've almost done 100 submissions. It's been 1 week in time. So it's a slow going through October, let me tell you. The Strylock with Azrael, the Dark Angel. Very, very clean clothes. Damn, that's really clean, especially for that color. Yeah, very clean very vivid on the sword as well. Very nice. It's overall extremely clean. Look at in there. Excellent stuff. This for the theme paint jam? No, this is just the submissions. For the first game of Crusade in 10th edition in Nakman Gauntlet against Wotan, it was a draw. You can do it right as well. Nice. The main thing with Crusade is it's not about winning. It's about getting the cool upgrades. Kobold Prophet. Took a bit of work. Finally done. But go for yellow on a knight is tricky, but you did a great job. That's such a clean yellow. Love the glow in his eyes. But he just looks he just looks annoyed at you. I'm annoyed. Here's 4 guns. Excellent stuff. Sir Havald, Blade Guard veteran ancient of the Flaming Fist. Yes. Ah, yeah, we saw one of their previous models. Very nice. I love the non-metallic metal. Very nicely done. Yeah, it's the one with the these bits that are like red. Looks like a nightmare to do, but really cool idea. Zombie Lord. Some more classic Custodes. I love the vividness with that kind of like silvery touch on the highlights. Very, very nice. I think most people go for that 2-sword option just because it is cooler. Very, very nice. Oh, yeah, again, very nice on the cloak there as well. Very nice. What do you think is most jam-packed with submissions? December or January? I don't know. I haven't... It always jams up around when I do the submission streams, so I'm not sure, to be honest. Opinion on 3D printing? It's alright. I don't do it myself, but... Sam, I finally nailed my Space Marine chapter's colours. This was my second try at the highlights, and they're a lot better than the first. It's a little bit blurry, but... I like the stark yellow with the green. That's a cool idea. And the red backpack. Cool idea, yeah. Bit blurry, but very cool. Grim Gambitus. Damn. Have you played Blatcher? Yes, I have. Played quite a lot of it, to be fair. I haven't played it in a while. but I had it on Steam and my phone because I wanted to play it so much. Damn, it's cool. Grim Gambitus. Very clean. I love the green glow into the darker green down here, which matches into this cable. Excellent, excellent stuff. Half Descent. No, Half Decent. Why did I say that wrong? It clearly says decent. A Terminator Chaplain with some Blade Guard. I love the glowing on the eyes. Again, bit close up, bit blurry, so I'm trying to see what I can, but yeah. The vividness of the eyes is really cool. Especially got this, like, it glows into here. Like, it really shows off that glow. Ooh, very nice. Cover the Power Fist as well. Very cool. L Reanimated. I actually forgot to post Surge of the Dancers on here. One of the only Gunpla customs I have that can't stand without base. Chest is custom 3D printed part. The flight units in the back being assembled from space parts, despite all that pretty well balanced. Lower legs and head were taken from other kits. The flat job was to make it have an experimental prototype vibe. Ooh, yeah, he does these cool Photoshop jobs with his thing. Surge of the Dance. That's cool. I love the elbow blades. That's really cool. That's it. There it is. The stand. Oh yeah, it's got like weird lack of feet. That's a cool idea. I like that a lot. That's awesome. You painting what you did for the last tournament was crazy. Gonna you make it in time? Yeah, I mean it was very rushed, but it was very cool. Obviously took a. It's not the cleanest stuff, and it's not very detailed, but it works. I'm quite happy with it. It's one of those things where I did it. Got a 3D print part of my submission coming up. Oh, nice, yeah. I think that's what I just saw. Once I did it, I was like, oh yeah, I haven't done many highlights and stuff, but I like the way it looks now, so I'm not going to bother going back. And that's, I think, something to consider when you're painting. Especially if you're kind of in a rush. If you just kind of do it and then leave it for a while and just kind of play with it, you'll probably realize you quite like it. Because, again, you play with it from such a far away distance. You're not like, you don't have it right up to your face. So Havald, the Dwarf Kings for my the Old World Mountain Holds army, which will be a real thing soon, I promise. So Sir Havald, is it a thing? Because this was months ago. Very nicely done. God damn. Again, these models are small, so the detail in that, especially not even the grooves for these axes. Oh yeah. Very, very clean. This guy, I mean, just walk, mate. You're making 3 dudes hold you up when they could be fighting. It's kind of rude, to be honest. Really, really nicely done that. That's awesome. If it doesn't bother me, if it doesn't bother me now, I don't care. That's a fair point, yeah. Like if you put it, it's one of the things I do recommend a lot. Put your model down and come back to it the next day. And if you look at it and go like, oh yeah, it's fine, then it's fine. Jade. Kit Bash an Inner Circle companion from some of the new AOS models. Still got to do the other two, but hey, fantastic. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I love the dark theming here, and you got the really cool scroll material. Got that down really well. Yeah, and the nice dark red. Good transition there. Very, very nice. Yeah, Anna, one of the things as well is obviously when it dries differently to what you think. So it's one of those ones where you think it's dry, and it is dry, but it changes over time, right? Pat. With a Tech Marine. Very nice, very classic Tech Marine for the Ultramarines. Very nice. Very, very nice. Smeebo. First mini I have ever painted. We're really happy how it turned out. For a first mini, I mean, my God, I somewhat don't believe you, but also I think some people do actually, you know, some people are either, you know, good artistically to begin with, or you know, watch a lot of tutorials and just kind of learn from that. This is very, very good for a first time. I even got like these like transitions here. And you use yellow, which is a very difficult color. That's really, really cool. Yeah, you've got this silvery part there. God damn, that's awesome. It says first time. Whether it was or not, I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see if Speedboat's posted again like 6 months later. We'll see. Right. Barine? With Mortarion. Very nice. Very classic Mortarion. Very well done, though. See all the cool details in here. All these little nurgly lads. I love this like pink color coming up here as well on the wings. At the back as well. Ooh, yeah, look at that cloak. Really nicely shaded and highlighted on the cloak. Lovely wings as well. You got this subtle green here, and you got all the pustules as well. Nice smoke effect down there as well. Legends of Vox Machina. Nice. I think we know. I think we know this now. Now that you've advertised it. Thank you. Seeing this chatting again is giving me some more bit motivation to hobby again. Nice. Don't know what I'd work on, but think about it. That's good. Yeah, I do like these streams. I know it's been a while. These streams are fun though. It's good to encourage people. It's also nice to kind of see stuff we haven't seen in a while. Pat. Ooh, very tarnished, maidenless Gilliman there. Like basically the blue with all the cool filigree. That's cool. Yeah, I love the flaming sword as well. You can see it here. Can't quite see the full effect, but very nice from Pat. Stefan. Dante for my Aztec Blood Angel successors. I'm a kit basher far more than a painter. This was my first try for the Rusty Nurgling. That's really cool. That's a cool idea. Really like that. Great kit bash. Great idea. Great use of base as well. We're going to get Maidenless Gold Discord? Probably. It's probably not going to happen. I mean, I wouldn't say it's dead. I need to do more with emotes, but I'm very lazy. It's one of those things where I need to think about doing it, but I have so much other stuff. At some point, what's probably going to happen is I'm going to have like one day where I suddenly just go like, bam, here's like 20 emotes from the past while, so. This is really cool. Really good idea. Great kit bash. Excellent colouring. Very, very well done from Stefan. Miles, K28, Lieutenant Apothecary, I finished and had such a pain doing transfers for. Very nice. Classic Ultramarine, love to see it. A classic Apothecary as well. Yeah, I like the green up in here as well. All the little details. Very nice. Lounge Against the Machine. Don't know if I shared this, lad, but I've got these and some Reavers for my Knights of the Nine. Ooh, yeah. Like the color scheme. The bronze and grey with this green. It's like Necron. It's a Necron. You made a Necron Marine. Cool though. Really nicely done. There's another one here as well. Reavers. Yeah, very nice. That's a Blood Angel successor as well. Nice. Very cool. Pontius 6051. Iron Warrior from 30k by the looks of it. Stress balls. You need if you need 32p stress balls, then you've got stress, mate. I'd sort that out. And then a Chaos Warrior. And a variety of orcs. There, orcs and this guy. And gee, didn't see this bloody big old cat up here. Like, what are you doing? Posting pictures on the internet. How dare you? What time are we on? Right, to be fair, I know, unfortunately, this is a shorter stream. I wanted to go a bit longer today, but I do need to sort some stuff out this afternoon. So, I will be back tomorrow for the regular Thursday tomorrow. Regular Thursday stream tomorrow. We'll definitely do this again. I'll try and get this done more next week because I do enjoy these streams. Well, again, I don't do them in ages and then do them, and then I'm like, yeah, these are fun. I should do these more. So we'll be doing more of this next week. By the way, that was like 4 pages, so 100 submissions, and we made it 10 days into October. So October's a long one. In fact, I could tell you how long October is. It's not this long, is it? Surely not. Oh god, it is. Yeah, there's another 10 pages. So that's 250 submissions. Yeah, so I'll read the rest of your story after this. I was supposed to sort out first, then I'll go read it. I'll let you know. Yeah, thanks for joining. And go watch videos. I've got stream tomorrow. Go have a good rest of your day. Support channel, blah, blah, blah. What else? I'll just see what's on this page, and I don't like it. This has got some heresy on this page. I've just randomly jumped to. Anyway. See you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good rest of your day.